In question number 3rd, we have to give the answer in ratio. The number is given in percentage, we have to convert it into ratio. So, let us see, the number is 43%. Right? Now I have to make it into ratio. So, how can I remove percentage? We have to write 100 in denominator. Now we are not able to cancel it, and in ratio form we can write 43 ratio. So only the way of writing is different, otherwise rest of the things are same. In fractional form this is the answer, in ratio form this is the answer. Clear everyone? Let us see one more part. 36%. So it is 36 upon 100. We can cancel it out. So it becomes 18 and it is 50. Again we can cancel out by the table of 2. It is 9 upon 25. In the ratio form we can write 9 ratio 25. This is your answer. Clear everyone? Let us see the next question. Question number 4. In question number 4, we have to convert the ratio into percentage. So what we have studied, the question is 37 ratio 100. So 37 ratio 100 we can write as 37 upon 100. Now whenever we have to make the number as a percentage, we learned that we have to multiply by 100. Numerator or denominator? Numerator. We have to multiply the numerator by 100. Now this 100 and 100 will be cancelled out and the answer is 37%. Clear everyone? Let us see one more part. 16 ratio 25. So we can write as 16 upon 25 into 100 in the denominator to convert in percentage. Now we can cancel out, we will get the answer 64%. Clear? Now the next question, question number 5. Question number 5, we have to write the answer in decimal form. The number is 45%. So we can write as 45 upon 100 to remove percentage, and now this is the fractional form, but this time we have to give the answer in decimals. So how can we write decimal? We can write it 0.45 because there is 2 zeros, so 2 digits we have to shift the decimal in left direction. So there can be one more way also. First of all, we can cancel out these numbers by the table of 5. Now think that it is easy to convert this number into the fractional decimal form or this number into the decimal form. This one is easy because we have to just count the number of zeros only. So that's why no need to go on this step. Directly we can write the number in decimal form. Clear everyone? Let us see one more part. 127%. So simply 127 upon 100, and now we can write in the decimal form 1.27. 2 zeros are there, so decimal will be shifted 2 places back. Now in the third part, already the number in the decimal form 3.6%. So we will again write 3.6 upon 100. Now 2 places we have to shift the decimal, but before decimal there is only 1 digit, but we require 2 digits, so we have to put 1 0. 036. 0.036. This is the answer in decimal. Clear? Now question number 6. In question number 6, we have to write the decimal number into the percentage. have to write it into the percentage. So we have to multiply by 100. 0.6 into 100. Now we have two options. Either we can shift the decimal. There is two digits, two zeros, and there is one digit. We have to shift the decimal two places. So we have to write 1 0 in the right direction. So the answer is 60%. Right? And one more method is 0.6 into 100. So first of all, we will remove this decimal. We will write 110 here. And then 0 and 0 is cancelled. The answer is 60%. So you can do by any of the method. Clear? Now the next part is 0.42. So we can multiply by 100 to make it percentage. Now decimal will be shifted two places in the right direction. So 42% is the answer. Clear everyone? Let us do question number 7. In question number 7 we have statement 32% of 425. So 32%, how can I write it without the sign of percentage? So I have to write 100 in denominator. So 100 of is replaced by multiplication, and now here it is 425. Now we can do the calculations. So they will be cancelled by the table of 4, and here these two will be cancelled out by the table of 5, and then again they can be cancelled out by the table of 5. So the answer is 8 into 17. How much it will be? 136. Clear? Now the same way we can do the second part also. In the second part, 16 whole 2 by 3% of 16. So first of all, change it into improper fraction. So it will be 16 into 3 is 48. 48 plus 2, 50 upon 3. Now this percentage sign will be removed by 100 in denominator. So I have multiplied with 3. 16 is in numerator. Multiply 16. Now we will do the calculations. These both are cancelled by the table of 50, and this both will be cancelled by the table of 2, and then the answer is 8 upon 3. So we can write as a mixed fraction 2 whole 2 upon 3. This is your answer. Clear? Now let us do one more part, the third one, 6.5% of 400. 6.5% of 400. Now, the 6.5 we can write as 65 upon 10 after removing this decimal, because we have one digit after decimal, so we have written here 10. Now, how can we remove this percentage sign? By 100 in denominator. Now, this of will be replaced by multiplication, and this 400 is in numerator. Now we will do the calculations. 2 zeros will be cancelled out by these 2 zeros, and now we will get 260 in the numerator, 10 is in denominator. Again 0 and 0 is cancelled. The answer is 26. Clear everyone? I hope you understood this concept. So simply we have to remove the percentage sign by the 100 in denominator, and this of will be replaced by multiplication. This number will go in numerator. Right? Same thing we have done in all the parts. In the next question we also do the same thing. But here the unit is written. Somewhere rupees, somewhere meter, somewhere kg, gram. So in answer also we will write the same unit. And rest of the process is same. Clear? So 25% of rupees 76. So we will write 25 upon 100 multiply rupees 76, we will write here 76. Unit we will write in answer. So now let us solve it. We will get here 4, and then these will be cancelled. We will get 90. So the answer is rupees 90. Clear? Third part. 7.5% of 600 meter. So simply we will do the same thing. denominator. Of is replaced by multiplication. This 600 will go in numerator. And now we'll do the calculations. 2 zeros cancelled by these 2 zeros. And now we will multiply. We will get 450 upon 10. So 0 and 0 is again cancelled. We will get 45 meter because the unit meter is here. So that's why we have also written meter here. Find the number whose 13% is 65. So don't get confused by the statement. It is written is 65. So we have to write is equals to 65. 13%. So 13%. We have to find that whose 13%. So 13% of x. Clear? Now we have to find the value of this x. So 13 upon 100 multiplied by x is equals to 65. X is equals to 65. These both will go on the right side by reciprocal. Now we will do the cancellation. We will get the answer 500. Now there is no unit, so in answer also there will be no unit. And next of the question is also same, only the number is in mixed fraction. So we will write it in the mixed fraction, convert in the improper fraction, then 100 will be multiplied in the denominator only, and rest of the process is same. Now what amount is 10% more than 90? Means the number is, the required number is 90 plus 10% of 90. Means there is which number which is more than 90, and how much it is more than 90? 10%. So 10% of what? 10% of 90. So we have to find out the 10% of 90, and then the answer we have to add in 90. So this part we will solve as it is, and the answer will be added with 90. So 90 plus 10 upon 100 multiplied by 90, and we will do the cancellation. We will get 90 plus 9, and the answer is 99. So 99 is the number which is greater than 90, and how much is it greater than 90? 10% of 90 is greater than. Clear? Now the same way is here, but here it is not greater than, it is less than. So we have to subtract 60 minus 20% of 60. So 60 minus 20 upon 100 multiplied by 60. Do calculations. 60 minus 12, and the answer is 48. So it is 48 is less than 60. How much it is less than 60? 20% of 60. Clear everyone?